The Diet Coke and Mentos Reaction by Chad McDonald. It is very known worldwide the reaction of the famous Diet Coke and Mentos, but I personally want to go into more depth of why it happens. I myself wanted to get in on the fun of what is all about this Diet Coke and Mentos reaction, so I tried it out myself, and we'll see the results and then talk about it after. Okay, so this is the Mentos Diet Coke project. Okay. Like all sodas, Diet Coke is filled with dissolved carbon dioxide gas and water. With the cap on the bottle is already pressurized. That's why it's hard to squeeze it when the cap is on. However, when the cap is off, all that pressurized gas above the soda is released into the open air. Also, when you pour the soda into a glass, it's not pressurized anymore, so foam is made. That's why there's foam on top of your glass, on top of your soda when you pour a glass. In the bottle, there is still carbon dioxide gas under the water surface tension. So if you want to release all the carbon dioxide gas and form foam, you need to break the bond between the water and carbon dioxide gas. And that's why Mentos is so good. A Mentos surface is not actually smooth as people think. It actually has many little pores that's actually very suitable to break a bond between two molecules. That's why it's very commonly used to break a bond between the carbon dioxide gas molecule and the water molecule in soda. But this also means that you could use other things to break a bond between those two. It actually has a better result, such as sand, which is a very good to break the bond. So this is the equation for what is actually happening in the Coke when it changes from what it used to be to what happens after the Mentos. So at first you see how it has CO2 and H2O in the Diet Coke. But later on, when the Mentos happens, it turns into just H2O and Diet Coke, since all that CO2 went into the atmosphere and is all gone. So this is what is inside of the bottle, before and after the reaction. And this is a physical reaction, I remind you, not a chemical reaction. Remember that. What's so cool about this reaction is that it's not able just to happen with Mentos. It can happen with many other things, like sand, because of how the object, Mentos or sand, is able to break the bond between the carbon dioxide gas and the water. So you can find something else that's very similar to sand or Mentos that has the same consistency on the outside layer that is able to disrupt and break the bond between the two. So that's why it's very useful that it's not a chemical reaction. It's a physical reaction. Because if it was a chemical reaction, it would be stuck to only being done with Mentos. But since it's a physical reaction, you can do many other different objects to make the reaction happen. So what we learned in today's video is that it's a physical reaction that is happening during the Diet Coke and Mentos, and it's not a chemical reaction. We also learned that what is happening during the process of why the Diet Coke and the Mentos actually works, and it's because of you breaking the bond and releasing all the carbon dioxide gas into the air. Thank you. As I said earlier, I want to say thank you, and I hope you guys learned something in today's video, and I hope this is actually very helpful to understand what is truly happening in the reaction. Have a good day.